Welcome back to the AA Fuel Dragster Rumble. This is the first race of 5 for the NHRA Hot Rod Heritage Series, and we will decide right now the first winner in AA Fuel Dragster this season between the #1 qualifier, heavily favored Pete Wittenberg, taking on Tyler Hilton, who came out of the #7 spot.
You know, it's shaping up to be a great final round, and Pete Wittenberg has the one and only Jimmy Young tuning that car. Jimmy Young, as we alluded to earlier, great racer. On paper, they're the favorite, but we have to see, can this young guy get the job done?
Of course, the big block Chevrolet, stock dimensions, all aluminum, taking on Wittenberg. The new look, as I said before, new paint job for 2020 for the circuit breaker, but this is the numbers that I look at. Wittenberg, round number 1, ran a 568. Round number 2, 566. He qualified at 560.
The Pete Wittenberg for sure is the favorite right now. But again, these races aren't won on paper. They're won on the racetrack. Any little mistake or slip up, Tyler Hilton's going to be right there and go by him.
So Wittenberg set to go in the near lane, far lane. Tyler Hilton, AA Fuel Dragster, burning nitro, Sunday afternoon at Bakersfield. The winner gets one of the most unique trophies in all of drag racing. Wittenberg has moved in. Here comes the kid from Cincinnati. They're set. Here's the green, and away they go. Once again, it's horsepower. Wittenberg, you see problems right there for Tyler Hilton, and Wittenberg consistent again. Another 560 pass. Here's your 2020 March Meet AA Fuel Dragster champion. He goes from a win in 2018, failed to qualify last year, to the winner's circle this year. Talk about the highs and lows of the sport.
The highs and lows of the sport, and I tell you what, even though Tyler Hilton lost, they ran a 592. Just a couple of years ago, they would have killed for a 592. So it wasn't quite enough to get the win, but I bet they're awfully happy as well.
And that was their backup motor. We catch up with the winner at the top end of the racetrack, Pete Wittenberg.
So it's your second March Meet win. How does it compare to the first one?
No, I mean, this one's more emotional for sure. You know, I was still kind of getting my sea legs on that first one. I hadn't been driving maybe a year. It's 2 years ago, and we've come through. We've had a lot of stuff we've overcome since then, and so this one's really, it's a little more. It means a little more.
Pete Wittenberg, #1 qualifier, quickest car every round, great reaction times. He was really the guy to beat. He pulled it off, and I tell you, they'll be a force to watch this season for that AA Fuel Dragster Heritage Series Championship.
I'm telling you, if they run the rest of the year like they ran this race, it's almost over, right? Just such consistency, such performance, and advantage over everyone. It's a great win. It's a great win to see.
On behalf of myself, Lewis Bloom, with Bazemore, thanks for watching this edition of AA Fuel Dragster Rumble.